Someone you love stops replying. No fight, no explanation, just silence. Within minutes, your brain starts acting like you're under attack. But the real answer is far stranger. You are not overreacting. You are running code that is millions of years old. Think about the last time someone went quiet on you, a text left on read, a partner who stopped talking mid-argument, your chest tightened, your thoughts sped up. You reread old messages for clues. It felt like your body was preparing for danger. That's because it was. In 2003, psychologist Naomi Eisenberger ran an experiment that changed how scientists understood rejection. She placed people in an fMRI scanner and had them play catch with two other players on a screen. Partway through, the players stopped throwing the ball to them. No reason given, just silence. The scanner lit up. The anterior cingulate cortex, the same region that activates when you stub your toe, fired in response to being left out. Social pain and physical pain share the same circuitry. Your brain barely separates a broken heart from a broken bone. Why would evolution wire us this way? The answer starts 200,000 years ago, on plains with no hospitals, no locks, no supermarkets. Survival was not an individual sport. Humans cast out of the group did not simply feel sad, they died. No protection from predators, no share of the hunt, no one to keep watch while you slept. Exclusion was a death sentence, so the brain built an alarm system. A fast, primitive warning that says connection is safety, disconnection is danger. This is why silence from someone you're attached to doesn't feel like mild inconvenience. It feels like your nervous system bracing for extinction. Ancestors who felt nothing when the tribe went quiet didn't pass on their genes. The ones who panicked and scrambled to repair the bond survived. You are the descendant of the anxious ones. Here's where it gets stranger. Psychologist Kipling Williams spent decades studying this, naming it ostracism. Williams found that even when people knew they were being ignored by a computer program, not a real person, their brains still reacted with genuine distress. Logic didn't matter. The ancient alarm doesn't check whether the threat is real, it just fires. This explains something that confuses almost everyone who has faced the silent treatment. You know, rationally, that no one will die from a friend not texting back, yet the panic feels enormous, almost embarrassing. But it isn't irrational, it's ancestral. Your amygdala doesn't know the difference between being unfollowed and being left outside the cave overnight. There's a twist researchers didn't expect. Psychologist John Gottman, known for decades of relationship research, found that stonewalling, the deliberate withdrawal into silence during conflict, is one of the strongest predictors a relationship will end. Not screaming, not arguing, silence. Because silence removes the one thing the ancient brain scans for. Proof you still belong. An argument, painful as it is, still contains contact. Silence contains nothing. This is also why silent treatment can function as control. Some people learn early that withdrawing attention creates a powerful response in others. It doesn't require malice, only an ancient nervous system on the receiving end. Consider what happens physiologically. Cortisol rises, heart rate increases. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for calm reasoning, loses influence to the amygdala, the brain's threat detector. This is why people say things they later regret, or check someone's activity every few minutes. You are not weak. You are in a genuine stress response, engineered for a problem that no longer exists. Here is the modern mismatch. Your ancestors' silence came from a tribe of 50 people who controlled your literal survival. Today, silence might come from someone who controls none of that, a partner who needs space, a friend who's simply busy, but the alarm doesn't know the difference. It fires as hard for a delayed text as it once fired for real abandonment on the savannah. Understanding this doesn't erase the feeling, but it changes your choice and how you respond. When panic rises, when your mind builds worst-case stories from one unanswered message, you can recognize what's happening. An ancient alarm doing its ancient job in a world it was never built for. Name it, breathe through it, wait for your prefrontal cortex to come back online before you send that fourth message. So the next time someone goes quiet on you and your whole body reacts like the ground is shifting, remember what the silence is doing. It isn't proof you're unworthy. It isn't evidence of abandonment. It's a 200,000-year-old alarm, ringing in a body that never got the memo the tribe isn't going anywhere. Being ignored doesn't feel like dying because something is wrong with you. It feels like dying because for most of human history, it was.